We've got a great show coming up for you today.
We visit a brand new cocktail bar in Coventry.
A look into what happened over Black Friday weekend.
And a live cake tasting segment at the end of our show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I cannot wait to try the cakes though.
Yeah, no, same.
We just need to skip to the end.
It's definitely keeping me going. Let's roll the credits. Hello and welcome back to iCOV TV. I'm Daisy Twine.
And I'm Seashell Yanda, but you can call me Sky.
Make sure you're following us on Twitter at media_iCOV so that you can have your say in our cake poll.
We're also on Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram, so make sure you get following for all the latest on iCOV.
The contestants for our cake poll is the cheesecake, the forest gatto, the carrot cake, and there's one more, I think, the Victoria sponge. Anyway, let's go to Tender now with the news.
Thanks, guys. A Coventry teenager has died after being stabbed at the weekend. 16-year-old Jaden James was wounded in Coventry on Saturday evening and later died in the hospital. Hundreds of locals have paid their respects in Wood End. UK weather forecasts are warning of a few new storms bringing heavy rains and strong winds. It's being named Storm Diana, and we'll have more details in the weather forecast later in the show. Next Monday is the official start of December beard, and which encourages men to grow beards similar to moustaches in Movember in order to bring awareness to bowel cancer. For more information and on how you can join, go to bowelcanceruk.org.uk. Now back to you guys.
Thank you. Thanks so much for that, Tender. So Daisy, have you heard about the new cocktail bar that's opened in Coventry?
Yeah, actually, I have. The Botanist actually opened its doors for the first time yesterday. But is there an extensive list of cocktails within a student budget? One of our reporters, Kim Delaney, spoke to the Botanist about whether they plan to cater for the student lifestyle.
Coventry is well known for being a student city. However, in recent months there have been less student accommodation and more entertainment facilities opening their doors to the public. With Zizi and Bistro Pierre opening recently, the Botanist is the latest establishment to appear in the square. Is this a sign that Coventry is transitioning from a city of students to a city of culture? I visited the Botanist on their opening day to find out more about what kind of customers they expect to play host to.
So my name is Matt Dudgeon, I am the General Manager at the Botanist in Coventry. The idea is that we're open to all. If people feel comfortable in here, we're comfortable with them. It's not a case of aiming for a certain demographic, it's a case of open for everyone. I think it's, especially in Cathedral Lanes, I think it'll become a bit of a honeypot effect where people will come here for dining, whether it's us next door again, it'll be the place to go. So whether it's a case of going down the bars or staying in one for the motor night, it'll be the area where diners come and drinkers come. So hopefully have a positive effect on all the companies in the area. The VIP weekend was really fantastic, really good feedback from people, excitement in the city. Opening day today has been really good as well, nice and smooth, so been good so far.
My name's Lucy White and I'm a server here at the Botanist. When you walk in, it's like you're going into a forest because you're just surrounded by trees and stuff like that, and you wouldn't expect that for a restaurant here in Coventry. I think when the students hear about the Botanist and how it's open now, I feel like they will come. If maybe some offers come in to make the cocktails a bit cheaper, I reckon the students will come in.
This has been Kim Delaney reporting for iCOV.
Thanks for that, Kim. They seemed really optimistic about the future of the bar. What was your personal thoughts when you visited there yourself?
Yeah, they definitely seem very optimistic. They have a lot of plans and hopes for the future as well. And they're very open to catering to everyone, basically. They want to bring in as many people as possible and just make everyone feel comfortable and just have a really good time.
So what would you say your favourite cocktail was, especially for people like us that have never been yet? So what's your recommendation?
That's really tough. I think the spiced pineapple punch was my favourite one because it's got a lot of tropical flavours in it and it's really refreshing.
Yeah. I know it's a little bit more upmarket than what a lot of students might be used to, Did you think, like, when you went in there, would you kind of have to dress up for it and make a bit more of an effort?
Yeah, see, that's what I always thought. I thought, you know, you'd have to dress up to the nines. But actually, no, it wasn't like that. When you walk in, it is very clean and pretty everywhere. But to be honest, a lot of the customers were dressed quite casually. I mean, I went in just my jeans and my trainers because I was filming and everything. I thought, oh, I'm going to stand out really badly. But actually, no, it wasn't like that at all. And I thought everyone would be sat around with their fancy cocktails. But actually, people were just drinking their tea. Yeah, they were having a really just relaxed time, yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks so much for chatting with us, Kim. But now, we're going to have a look at what went down over Black Friday weekend in Coventry.
Shoppers splashed the cash over the weekend as Black Friday deals gripped the country. We sent our reporter Jamie Wilkinson to find out what was going on in Coventry to mark the yearly event.
Waking up on Black Friday can often feel like Christmas morning, just less Santa and more violence. I decided to sit out the madness of the day itself, but that doesn't mean I can't find myself a killer deal and save myself a whole load of cash. Black Friday deals run right over the weekend and into Cyber Monday. I decided to investigate what was going on in Coventry to mark that annual money-saving spectacle. I'm heading to the city now, after this one last biscuit. Black Friday may have been and gone, but that's not the end of the deals. Over in the US, there was $6.2 billion worth of sales, which is a record. That's 23% increase on the year prior. But if you live in Coventry, there's still plenty here for you, as we're going to be investigating today. Come with us, we're going to find a bargain. Black Friday here, Black Friday there, Black Friday everywhere. We all know what Black Friday looks like from the outside, but what was it like to be on the shop floor amidst all the madness? Well, we headed down to JD Sports to find out more.
It was ridiculous. Friday was like unbelievably busy. It's like the only thing I compare it to is when I worked last year and I worked Boxing Day.
Yeah, we had to like cancel. A few years before, we had to like cancel people ordering stuff to the shop because it was that busy. We couldn't be out the back, so the boxes like that we have to collect orders was empty because we couldn't do it. It was too busy, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
like, it was ridiculous.
The day before, the setup before the actual Black Friday event was a lot more different to a normal close down by ours. We had to change all the tickets, we had to change all the prices.
Well, it sounds like utter chaos. But what is Black Friday and why is it causing so much havoc in the UK? Here's tech journalist Bianca Wright offering some insight.
So Black Friday is an import from the United States. It's very closely linked to the Feast of Thanksgiving, which is a holiday that's celebrated in the US but not celebrated in the UK. And so although we have imported the focus on retail shopping and on discounts and big sales in the lead up to Christmas, we haven't actually brought the holiday that's linked to that. One of the things that you need to think about when you think about Black Friday is it's very much about drawing that initial spend for Christmas. So it's setting the retailers up to be in the black, hence the word Black Friday, in the lead up to Christmas and to make good money.
Well, there you have it. Even if Black Friday isn't your cup of tea, it's confirmation that the festive season is almost upon us. It's time to deck the halls and grab the mistletoe. For now, though, I've been Jamie Wilkinson. Back to the studio.
Thanks for that, Jamie.
So, with it being National Cake Day, we thought we could send one of our reporters out to find out what Coventry locals' favourite cake is.
Over to our reporter, T.
Okay. So, thank you guys in the studio. So, as said in the studio, today is National Cake Day. So I'm going to go and ask a few students what their favourite cakes are, where they think they can get the best value for money. So I'm outside the Ellen Terry, so let's go inside and I'll see what the students think. Okay, so let me just jump over and see their favourite cake. Hi, excuse me. Could I ask you a quick question? Sure. So today is National Cake Day, and I'm wondering what is your favourite kind of cake, and what's your name first before I start?
Sure. My name's Dan. My favourite cake's a Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cake. Okay, that's quite out of the box. I wasn't thinking of a Jaffa cake. I was thinking more of like a gâteau, a sponge cake. But no, that's quite a nice idea. So, where do you find you can get the best value for money with Jaffa cake?
Well, I like to shop around. Got to make sure that, because it's always McVitie's, I will never tolerate an own brand Jaffa cake. They are for cowards. So, you know, whatever supermarket, whatever Homey Bees sometimes has, Home Bargain sometimes has a good deal on the Jaffa cakes. But yeah, I like to go around and find wherever I can get as many Jaffa cakes for as little money as possible.
Perfect. Thank you very much. So yeah, so I've just asked one person what their favourite cake is, so I shall move on to my next people. Hello guys. Oh, sorry, I guess that's enough time, I'm afraid. So back to you guys in the studio. Thank you.
Thanks for that, T.
So, Daisy, what is your favourite cake?
I would have to say Victoria Sponge.
Victoria Sponge?
Yeah, but I don't think it's doing too well in our poll because at the moment Black Forest Gatto's winning.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. There's still time to vote though, so we never know. Victoria Sponge might pull it back.
No, to be honest, I think my favourite cake has to be anything that's homemade. I don't really like any commercial-based cakes.
No, they are much better because, well, also you kind of know what you like. I know you don't like icing, do you?
No, I don't like icing. Don't like anything like that, but... Anywho's.
Anyway, now, apparently we have even more of Jamie. So over to you with the weather.
Thanks, guys. Unless you've been living under a rock, you'll be well aware of the freezing conditions which we've suffered through over the past couple of weeks. And I've got some bad news for you. We're going to be getting no respite and a high risk of frostbite. If you're living in Coventry or surrounding areas, you better get braced for more rain and cold, as light rain and 32 miles an hour winds are set to hit on Wednesday. Highs of 13 degrees will lead us into a false sense of security ahead of the chillier days to come. Thursday will bring more rain and lows of just 6 degrees. Be sure to wrap up warm and bang the heating up, and of course, bring a raincoat with more showers set to plague the city. We could get as much as 7 hours of sunshine on Friday, but don't dust your bikinis off just yet. Highs of 8 and lows of 4 are further proof that Frosty the Snowman is on his way. Heading into the weekend, I'm sorry to report that more rain and more cold is in store for the West Midlands. Light rain and highs of 4 with 0 hours of sunshine mean that Saturday will be rather gloomy and rather depressing. Finally, the Met Office has issued a yellow warning as the UK braces for the arrival of Storm Diana. Winds as high as 70 miles an hour could be recorded, and there has been a mention of a potential risk to life. So make sure to check on your elderly loved ones and keep your dogs tight on their leads. That's all for now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much for that, Jamie. So, we're actually about to test some cakes ourselves in celebration of National Cake Day.
We have 3 cakes in front of us right now, and they're all low cost, so they're all under £2, and they're all from different supermarkets.
We have to taste them and then pick our favourite, but we don't actually know where the cakes are from.
And then once we've chosen our favourite, we'll find out where the cakes are from. So, shall we get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, should we go with this one first?
Yeah, let's go with this one first. I'll take a bit. Go on. It's a bit sweet, a bit too sweet.
Yeah, the jam is like...
Jamie Oliver, where art thou? This is too sweet.
Yeah, he should really step in on this one.
He really should. Okay, numero deux. Let's go. Okay, this is more like it. Like, you know when it's not like... You know when it's a bit soft and then the outside's a bit harder? That's more like it.
Also, like, this one seems to have a lot more buttercream in it. That one was kind of just jam.
Exactly, definitely. This one so far, my favourite.
At least you get a bit more out of it.
Last but not least.
What is that? Are you going to taste it?
I've already got a favourite, so...
Oh, God.
Go on.
We're going from one extreme to another. I actually really like this one.
Really? No, I think that this one's my favourite.
This one, I think.
Okay, so before we get into our favourites, who won the poll?
I believe the winner of the poll was the Black Forest... Oh, sorry, it was the cheesecake.
Oh, okay.
Apparently it managed to pull it back.
And my favourite was Sainsbury's Raspberry Sponge Cake!
And mine was Tesco's. Anyway, that's all we have time for today. Please tune in next week. I've been Daisy Twine.
And I've been Sky.